Is SCUM worth playing here and now in 2025 and beyond? So, disclaimer, just going to get this out there quickly, guys. Don't expect any professional survival gaming advice. This is someone who's a bit of a noob at these games. I'm not the best at these kind of games. I absolutely love them, though. And I absolutely love SCUM. So, if you wanted to know if this is worth playing, yes, hell yes, it's worth playing. But there are caveats, as there generally are in these worth playing videos that I make. So, you play as a dude or a woman if you want. You create your character. I just hit random on my character. I didn't spend too long in the customization options. And it drops you in on a parachute, a little bit like PUBG, I guess. And yeah, you've got to survive. Now, I'm on a single player mode here, single player server, and the reason being, I'm still learning the gameplay mechanics, just the basics. I know how to do the very, very basic of stuff here. I don't really know how to do much more than this. Chopping down bushes and making sticks. There you go. You could switch to first person view by hitting enter on the keyboard. There's no console version of this, by the way. I bought this on Steam a few years ago. It's currently on sale on Steam. It's 16 quid here in the UK. It's well worth that. Let's put this down to medium, just to show you guys what it looks like on medium. It's actually not too bad. My PC's a very, very good PC. It's not high end. I think this game is quite demanding. So it should be a bit smoother on medium for me here, but I play in high. So I don't think you need a power rig to play this, but obviously it's going to help. You do need a decent PC to play this game. But yeah, it's worth playing, but the caveat is make sure you've got time and energy and patience to put into this game. In regards to bugs and that kind of thing, obviously, the game's still in early access. It's been in early access for about 6-7 years now. And yeah, it's... I wouldn't say it's anywhere near as bad, bug-wise, glitch-wise, as it was when I last played 2 years ago, when I first picked the game up. In fact, this hasn't crashed once for me today. But like I say, I'm just running around here, just showing you guys just the basics, I guess. It's a fantastic survival game. It's my favourite. I mean, Rust was my favourite game, survival game of all time. But the more I've played of this, the more DayZ-like this game is, except it's on a far newer kind of technology, newer engine, I guess. And they're still working on this game, of course. There are a lot of rumours that suggest this will be finished, or rather it will leave early access at some point this year in 2025. So if you have been on the fence about this game, this is a good chance to jump in, because I'm sure it's going to be half price on Steam store across the world, not just here in the UK, but I am just guessing there. Is it worth 16 quid? Hell yes. I paid about 30 quid for this, I think, because I'm just a sucker for survival games. Like I say, I'm not very good at them, but these are just, for me, this is pure gaming. This is just like, throw you in the deep end, go out there, survive. And look at it, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful game, it's very atmospheric. I have played online. I mean, that's where the real, quote-unquote, game is. Because you're going to come across loads of other players like Rust or DayZ and those kind of games. But I want to get good. Get good. Is that what everyone says? Do people still say that? I hate that saying. Anyway, I want to get good at this game before I venture out into the wilderness where there's going to be real players. Even in single player, though, you're still up against the hostile environment here. You've got to drink, as I'm doing here now. He's going to be sick. There we go. He's vomiting. I just wanted to show you that happens, basically. I'm still not entirely sure where I find purified water. Do I have to make it myself with a filter? Probably. There are towns and villages, though, that you will come across. It's not all foresty areas like this. It's gigantic. It's absolutely gigantic. I used to be addicted to DayZ. This is far better, in my opinion. Far better than DayZ. You could do all the stuff that you could do in survival games. There is a lot here to learn, guys. In a bit, I'll show you the crafting and the tutorial of sorts, or rather it's like a manual which you can open at any time. Look, you've even... I don't know if you're supposed to do this. Like, not supposed to, but I don't know if you're... Yeah, but you could poop, is what I'm getting at. But yeah, I don't know if it's like integral to the experience. Probably will be. Your character's probably going to start feeling unwell if he doesn't poop. I don't know. It's just a cool ass video game, this is. It really is. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. In a bit, I'll fire up the DualSense, because apparently you can use that with Steam now and play this. I don't know if I'd want to. I think you've got to play this on mouse and keyboard, because so many of the commands, not keys, the commands are obviously allocated to the keys. M for map, tab for pause, or rather the crafting menus, your usual stuff. And it's just super cool, guys. It's super cool. I mean, again, this isn't the type of video where you're going to hear from an expert explaining the ins and outs of SCUM. There are far, far bigger and better YouTubers out there who can explain this game far better than I have. Because I've only got, I would say, 10, 15, maybe about 20 hours in this game. And crap. Here's all your crafting stuff. Yeah, there's going to be other YouTubers who do it better, basically, when it comes to this game. But this is just for the worth playing playlist. And I thought, I'm really enjoying this game now. I really am. It feels smoother to play to me. The whole experience feels not like a, well, yeah, like a AAA game of sorts. A AAA survival game. Here are your recipes. You can craft food, stuff. Fried eggs, black coffee. Look, you can have a full-on English breakfast, full English, without all the full for this. And here are your structures, very Rust-like. Very, very... I haven't crafted any structures in this yet. Again, I'm getting used to the basics. I'm going to try and hunt some food at some point later today. After I've made this video. I'm not doing it in front of you guys, because I'm shy. And here's the manual. Welcome to the island. All this is very handy. The Survival 101 here. I refer to this a lot. Again, this is why I'm in single player, because I'm assuming if I was on the real player servers, quote unquote real, I would be in this menu here looking at the manual, and I'm going to get jumped because you can't pause the game that way. I think I was getting it earlier. I'm not sure if I was, but the zombies, or the puppets as they're known in this, they are NPCs basically, and they will attack you. So you've got them to worry about. And you've got wildlife to worry about, I think. I haven't seen any today, but the last time I logged in, I'm pretty sure I was attacked by something in the wild. You could do all these kind of, like, stances, crouch, you could prone, you could do all that kind of stuff. All that goodness. I like playing in third person. I just find it more interesting being able to see a character like you could in DayZ. So when I finally get some new clothes, get out of this prison gear... I'm trying to find out how to prone. There we go. X. To prone. I mean, this video's got no structure, guys. You're going to have to bear with me. But it's just such a cool survival game. So again, is this worth playing in 2025? Yes, it is if you like survival games. If you hate survival games, don't even consider this. And also, I would try and play something a little bit more, not streamline's not the right word, but something without this much depth. Maybe play Rust first, see if you like that. I personally prefer this to Rust, but I like the slower pace of this. Rust is more in your face. I mean, as soon as you wake up on the beach in Rust, you can get killed in seconds. There'll be like a base. It'll spawn you in next to someone's base with turrets on, for example. This is like DayZ, more slow going. You've got a... Sometimes it could take you an hour just to get to where you want to go to craft just one item kind of thing. You know, it's that kind of experience. Incredibly atmospheric. I know I've said it before, but it really is. It keeps you on your toes like Rust does. I also prefer the graphics in this. I think the graphics in this are gorgeous. I think it really does look like a video game should in 2025. And I know they've been working on it for a long time, but I think the developer are doing a good job with it. So I'm just going to chop down some more bush here and see what I can make. It is streamlined, though. Going back to being streamlined. How many times am I going to say streamlined? Oh, sticks, more sticks. I am the stick man. It is. It's pretty self-explanatory in regards to how to pick stuff up. You know, the real basic stuff. It'll just give you prompts on the screen. Some of you guys watching this who haven't played survival games before will be far better and far quicker at getting into this game than I have. I make a bit of a meal of things when it... Oh, no pun intended. Make a meal. Oh, dear. Yeah, it takes me a while with these games. It really does. I kind of get anxious and panicky. I'm like, oh, my God, I feel like I've got to do this. There's someone watching me. There's someone in the bushes. That's the good thing with this game, having this single-player mode to mess around in. And I'm going to spend another 20, 30 hours in this mode until I even think about jumping online. But yeah, is SCUM worth playing in 2025? I've answered it, haven't I? Yes. Especially in the sale. Pick it up, play it, make sure your PC meets the requirements first, of course, and just have fun in there. Because look, you are out in the wilderness. This is real life. Kind of. Maybe not, but it's as good as for now. I'll speak to you all soon.